Hello, how are you? I am really excited to talk to you about an opportunity of working with me. you, have you ever had something you saw and you got so excited that you couldn't sleep? That happened to me last night. When I got on this path of speaking and training, there's nobody in there looked like me. But I say there's got to be a place up in there for me. I love to change people's lives. I love being my own boss. And I love making a lot of money. And so I read this book that I was really impressed by. And the book at that time that was written by a futurist was called Future Shock. And I want you to like this page and share it because my kids said to me this morning, we had an emergency family meeting, and it wasn't about a crisis, okay? But my kids said this morning, wow, Dad, you made a good choice. I will share an opportunity with you. And if you're one of those individuals that likes speaking to people, but you're afraid to speak because you don't have confidence to do that, but you can speak in front of a computer. If you are one of those people who would like to learn how to earn money from home before a computer that won't sneeze or cough or is not asymptomatic, I want you to listen. There's a saying that people say, opportunity knocks on every door. No. I say opportunity does not knock on every door. Opportunity stands by silently waiting for you to recognize it. So I'm going to change my noontime presentation. And because I've been told people don't want to hear all that motivational stuff you talk about. Just give us a quote and keep it moving. I said, okay, I will. All right. So I got a quote for you. Here's a quote. And then I'm going to introduce you to something that, turn it on, I'm having a hot flash because I'm so excited. And then I'm going to introduce you to an opportunity. I want you to like this page and share it. And I want you to get family members and friends. I mean, this is big. This is humongous. I couldn't sleep last night. And when I talk to my kids, it's very seldom everybody's on the same page. They said, hey, you were right. That felt good. That felt real good. That felt real good. So I'm excited about what I want to share with you. But I remember reading about how education in the future would be done. And so I took that to heart and I decided to do speaking, motivational speaking. Because in our community, for the most part, people, if they want to help people, people would suggest you ought to become a minister. That's not something that I was interested in doing. I wanted to help people to overcome themselves, overcome their mental conditioning, overcome and get past the negative behaviors that they're bought into. I wanted people to begin to believe in themselves and learn the strategies of how to move their lives to another level that they don't have to settle for where they are. But I discovered some things. One, 9 out of 10 people will die rather than change. Now, I wish I had known that when I first started out. I didn't know that. But 9 out of 10, they did a study in a cardiology department, section of the hospital, and they gave some people some things to do and said, if you follow this, you'll live a long time. But because you've had several recurring heart attacks, if you don't follow this, the next heart attack will kill you. And 9 out of 10 had a heart attack and they died. So that's why I'm not looking for the masses, because the masses don't care about motivation, about self-development. The masses don't. But there are enough people that do, that represents a lot of money. A lot of money. Since doing this for 51 years, I've earned peanuts compared to other people, but just over $60 million. Okay, $60 million, a good garden and a healthy hog, and you can make it through the winter in the country. Of course, you have to give Uncle Sam stuff, all right? But it's 12 noon. So I want to show you something. Let me get the motivational stuff taken care of. Listen to this. A pessimist sees the difficulty in every opportunity. A pessimist sees the difficulty in every opportunity, and an optimist sees the opportunity in every difficulty. Now, we're going through some difficult times. I think we can all agree on that. The pandemic has changed our lives, and our lives will never be the same again. There are certain things that we're doing, certain services that we're using, like Amazon, they ain't going nowhere. Like, we're going from brick and mortar to click and order. That's not going anywhere. This is the brand new day. I want to show you something that kept me up last night. And I said, look at God. What a mighty God we serve. I was so excited. I called my children. I said, wow. We will have an opportunity to do this for a very long time. I want you to just listen. See, can you hear me?
You can.
Okay, very good. Now, virtual events. This is from the Associated Press. Virtual events industry expected to grow from $78 billion to $774 billion by 2030. Trends Exchange reports that the global events industry is up against its greatest test since the Great Recession and will rely heavily on making the tough transition toward virtual events in order to survive. According to Oxford Economics and Events Industry Council, the event planning business generates, listen to this, $325 billion of direct spending in the US and helps support more than 5.9 million jobs annually. Prior to the pandemic, Allied Market Research predicted the global events industry, those are seminars and workshops and speaking, valued at $1.1 trillion in 2018, and would grow to $2.3 trillion by 2026. That's impressive. That's real impressive. That's I don't know if you see what I see, but let me see. I think I was looking here. Southwest Airlines just laid off 6,800 people. Disney World, Disneyland, 32,000 people. That's major. Companies that been around for years, They're gone. Why? We're gone from brick and mortar to click and order. I earn the majority of my money now from home. And I'm expanding my curriculum, teaching people how to do webinars, how to make them compelling, how to use the computer. That Time magazine said in 2007, the computer is the person of the year. How to use the computer to earn money from home. That's where the money is being made. Gone from brick and mortar to click and order. I'll be speaking to 3 different groups today on the computer. I'm training people now who have the vision, who have a spirit of optimism that sees the opportunity in the lifetime of the opportunity. So if that's you, or maybe it's not you, you out looking for a job, that's fine. But if you were this new group, the young folks want to be your own boss, I want you to put voice in the comment section. I'm looking for some business partners, some people that I can partner up with. Let me share with you the benefit of doing it. 1, I'll teach you how to use your story, how to tell your story, be peanuts compared to what I invested in myself, because no one who looked like me broke through and had the credibility and had the coaching that I had from Mike Williams, who wrote the book, The Road to Your Best Stuff, The Road to Your Best Stuff. There are a lot of people came out, but they couldn't break through. Well, I figured out how to do it. How did you do it, Les? I was hungry. Now, weekly, every Wednesday, I talk to these people who've invested in themselves, and it's a fraction, it's peanuts compared to if you invested in some major multi-billion-dollar industry, and this is it. Peanuts. It will blow your mind how low it is, and I teach you, 1, how to tell your story. 2, how to draw attention to your story. Write this down. This is the attention economy. It's an attention economy. You got to be able to call attention to yourself, to establish credibility, to be able to create an experience with your personality, with your knowledge around your product. You are the storyteller for your business. There's a reason Steve Jobs said the storyteller is the most powerful person in the world. Now, this is not for everybody. This is just for people who are serious, optimistic people, and who are ready to bet on themselves, who's ready to ignore the naysayers, who's not consumed with the pandemic. It's going to pass. It's going to pass. It's not here forever. It's going to pass. There's just too much money. It costs too much money just to let it be. Take too many lives just to let it be. It will be gotten rid of. Trust me on that. And things will not go back where they were. This is the new normal. You can call and have groceries delivered to your house. You can call and have organic meals delivered to your house. This is the new normal, where you can order whatever you want. where you can be trained online. You have millions of children now being trained online. Parents who've never been trained on how to work with their kids, they need somebody to train them how to do that. Teachers who have not been trained on how to teach kids online, they need coping skills and how to focus and what to do to hold those children's attention. This is a brand new day. We're collectively suffering from PTSD. I mean, we're not mentally healthy for the most part as a country. As a country, not just with the coronavirus, but the politics of chaos and lies. People can't get a good night's sleep, and you're looking at one of them. And so there are people who need hope. You realize just in Japan, where they have not taken action to deal with the mental meltdown, more people died from suicide this year than from the coronavirus. And the suicide in America has soared 32% before the coronavirus. It's higher. And crime has spiked. It has increased. And restrictions on foreclosures and evictions imminent, about to be lifted. People going to be put out of their homes, their apartments, in the heart of winter. Robert Kennedy said something one time. He said, if we can't save the many that are poor, we truly cannot save the few that are rich. People are not just going to starve to death. You're going to see a spike in crime. You're going to see a spike in crazy, bizarre behavior. A sister was going up the steps at her apartment complex and she heard a chainsaw. And she looked up and this white guy had a chainsaw. And he looked at her and started chasing her. And she ran down the steps, and fortunately, she had a gun. And she turned around and popped him, bam! And he still ran her. He didn't know he was shot. Then pretty soon, when the blood started coming out of him, he stopped. Thank God she had a gun and light his buns up. Just bizarre, crazy. A crazy racist running at her with a chainsaw. It's going to kill her for nothing, for being black. What does she have to do with that? I remember talking to a guy. He said, I hate you. I said, why? Because you're black. I said, you're white, right? Yeah. I said, what role did you play in that? He said, what? I said, you're white. Yeah. You and your little Confederate flag. So you can run over here, but your behind will limp back. But what role did you play in your being white? Just a lucky sperm. I don't even want to call it lucky. Because I got something for you. We're going to see some stuff. But there are opportunities. People need help just with their mindset. Our children, this is not normal. When all our children can see are eyes. You can't smile with your eyes. That's not we're talking about a generation of kids that's looking at eyes, looking at people who look like they just got here from Mars. This is not normal. Kids in school, in the cafeteria, facing the wall. facing the wall with their mask, having lunch. Can't communicate with each other, keeping social distancing, touch deprivation. They say people should wear a mask while making love. So we making love, right? I got to hold on, baby. Hold on just a minute. Hold just a minute, baby. Hold on. Give me a little kiss. Come on. Are you kidding me? Whoa. But I'm not dying to make love. Oh my Lord, my God, Lord, do something quick, do something quick. Please, 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 please get rid of it. Please, please, let me know you're real. Please, please, please. Soon, please, please. I've increased my tithes. I've been sleeping with the Kabbalah and the Quran and the Bible. I've been praying to everybody. Whoever can hear me, whosoever, if you get rid of this coronavirus, strike it. I got something good for you. You think Paul went around promoting you? Let me tell you, I can hook you up. Paul didn't have the internet. He didn't have Facebook and computers. He was just walking from town to town. He was very limited. I think he only talked to a handful of people compared to how many people I'm talking to right now. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? But there's opportunity. I wanted to build a business that will allow me to do something that would give me joy. Yesterday I spoke of the joy of being you. I wanted to have a business that I wouldn't need an alarm clock to wake up, that I would be excited to wake up. I look forward to waking up. I wanted to build a business that I felt good. That was me. A business that my children could become a part of, and they would enjoy it. And we do it together. A business that I can leave for my grandchildren and my 4 great grandsons. I wanted to be in a business that will help people change their lives. Help people realize you don't have to settle for the life that you now have. There is more. But in order to have more, you got to be hungry. Why, Les? Because things are stacked against you. The average person, it's rigged. I'm talking about the real rig, not this foolishness they're talking about now. It's the reason that only 1% control the wealth of the world for centuries. But there are few people that break through. And those who break through, you know why? You're like me, you got to be hungry. I was hungry to take care of my mother. I'm adopted. I was hungry to buy her a home. I was hungry that she would not have to pay any bills when I turned 18. I don't believe a woman should pay bills. That's a man's job, not a grown boy. That's a man's job. Back in the day, women did not pay bills. That's what a man does. I said, Mom, when I turned 18, you will not pay another bill, period. Full stop, as they say. When I turned 18, she didn't have to pay any more bills. And I did buy her a home to say thank you for taking us in as foster kids and adopting us. Thank you. She was mama and daddy all wrapped in one. This is a new day. This is a new day. This business that I'm in, if you just joined, this business, the virtual event industry, expected to grow from $78 billion to $774 billion by 2030. If you ask me, and you didn't ask me, if you have a passion for changing people, helping them to get to the next level and the greatest version of themselves, if you have a passion for making a difference in people's lives, adults and children, or speaking to businesses, corporations, organizations of all types, $774 billion. Some of that money's got your name on it. When I started out years ago, this is not the landscape, but it is now. Look at God. Come on now. You know, even a broke clock is right twice a day. You should have heard my kids. Oh, Daddy, you made the right choice. They were so proud of me today. Yeah, but you know, kids and stuff. I don't deal with it, yeah, but they got it. They see it. They see this. And I just want, if you see it, if it's your passion to make a difference in people's lives, if you see it, if it's something that's in your heart, you feel it, if it's something that's your calling. What do you mean by calling? A job is what you get paid for. A calling is what you're made for. I was made to train you. I train people how to use a computer and make money around the world without leaving home. Make more money at a computer than they can make on a job, the journey of the broke, and somebody else controlling your destiny. If that's you, put voice in the comment section. If that's not you, keep it moving. Keep it moving. I am not here to convince you. A person convinced against their will is of the same opinion still. I couldn't go back to sleep when I read these figures. Wow. Virtual events industry, doing events from home, speaking from home, training from home. Some of you already on jobs where you work from home for somebody else. Now, I can hook you up where you can work for yourself and pay yourself 10 times more than what you're getting paid in the marketplace, because nobody's going to pay you what you're worth, where you'll be your own boss. And if I can do it, no college education, if I can do it, being labeled educable, mental retarded, miseducated, 86% of kids that are put in special education are African-American males, misdiagnosed as educable, mentally retarded. That's what they said about me. And I said, Miss Mamie, this is best for Leslie. It is? Yes. We're going to put him back from the 5th grade to the 4th grade. Mama only had a 3rd grade education. Why y'all want to do that, Miss Carr? He's educable, mentally retarded. What does that mean? He's slowing all the other kids down. He's not exactly there. They put me in this room. I never forget. I was sitting in there, and they had a two-way mirror. They didn't know I had watched, millennials don't know about this, a television program called Dragnet. Dun, 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 dun. And they had two-way mirrors where you look in and see what a person doing, but they can't see you, but you can see them. So they had this two-way mirror. So they put me in here to give me a test to confirm that I was educable, mentally retarded. Here, Leslie, what is it? Here we got these blocks. We want you to put these blocks together. Here. You see these pieces here? Yes, ma'am. Okay, it's like a puzzle. You ever seen a puzzle before? Yes, ma'am. Okay. We just want you to put them together, okay? Yes, ma'am. Mm. 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 Oh. This is not fitting in here. But maybe if I could just break it and put it together. They bust in there. No, don't break it. Don't. It's okay. Don't. No. Just put it. No, I can break it in half, and I can put it together. I can make it fit. No. That's okay. Just put them down. But y'all not gonna put me back up. Yes, this would be better for you. I could put it together. I could put it together. No, you don't. You don't have to break it. Just put it down now. Okay. I knew they were out there. I knew how to put it together, trying to play me. But I know they're going to put me back in the fourth grade. I got played. Oh my God. I got in trouble another day. I want you to put voice in the comment section. I got to tell you about this. So they decided they're going to paddle me. During that time, you can paddle kids. And so I'm walking down the hall, and Mr. Riley and Mr. Carr, they sneaked up behind me, two janitors, and put a bag over my head and drugged me in the janitorial room. I knew that one day they were coming for me. They'd paddled some of my friends, and I took the time to smell them to see what kind of cologne they wore, or what kind of odor they had. In the event that they grabbed me, I wanted to know who it was. So it was Mr. Riley and Mr. Carr. They drugged me back in their room because I'm resisting. So you ain't no teacher? Well, we're going to put a paddle on you. I said, oh, I'm not going to fight you anymore. Get the paddle. And so they said, bend over. I said, yes, sir. I say, but Mr. Riley, before you hit me, I want you to know, just bought a brand new convertible. It's red. Boy, what I can do with that roof. Mr. Riley, did you hear me? Mr. Carr, if you hit me, oh, I would put so much sugar in your gas tank. I'm looking forward to it. Y'all go ahead. Y'all take turns beating me. It's all right. It's all right. smell you. I know who it is. Oh, no, 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 no. Isn't Mr. Carr? Isn't it? Yes, it is. I know your odor. I smelt you. Go ahead. He turned the light on, took the bag off. Okay. All right. We're not going to beat you. Good call. Real good call. I'll take it easy here. Tell Miss Hunter she better find somebody else. Even if you change your cologne, I will find out who did it. I was in the 5th grade. And they put me back from the 5th grade to the 4th grade. Never got paddled. Gotta have a program. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I'm telling y'all this. I'm turning red, but you can't see it. Goodness. Let me go back to the opportunity. I don't know how I got on that. Where? How did you get on that? I don't know. Hello, behave. Virtual events industry expected to grow from $78 billion to $774 billion by 2030. Training and speaking from home. You see why I couldn't sleep last night? I couldn't sleep at all last night. Just thinking of you. That was a song years ago. Millennials don't know about that. Put voice in the comment section. I'm going to show you how to turn your computer into a cash register. How to use your voice, how to use your personality, how to tell your story, and the various strategies that are being used now. People that I train, select number of people who passed the cut, that we will endorse and expose you to my database. Oh, this is such a wonderful time of opportunities everywhere. People need help everywhere. We've been dealing with some stuff, and it ain't over. It's not over. And it's not going to end January 20th. No. We're just waiting for the next shoe to drop. How do you say? I'm going to park myself. You are? Yeah. Have you been charged with a crime? No. Have you been indicted? No. But I'm going to park myself. From what? Well, just in case y'all do. You can't make this stuff up. You can't. And my children too. You can't make this stuff up. You can't. This is great stuff. Oh boy. What a friend we have in Jesus. Put voice in the comment section and say, I'm with you and Jesus. Sometimes you have to laugh to keep from crying. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You ready to go to the next level? You ready to learn how to make money in a new way in this new economy, in this new landscape? No. Don't think that there's some job out there that's going to pay you what you're worth. I don't care how many degrees that you have. No. There's a different market. They'll land people off left and right every day. Every day. And say, good things come to those who wait. Oh, the economy come back. Yes, Abraham Lincoln said, Good things don't come to those who wait, except the things left by those who are hungry and who hustle. You got to get your hustle on. But now, it's been a new opportunity created. Crises, danger, but opportunity. So if you like to have fun making money and changing lives and leaving a legacy, let a brother hook you up. Oh, you're having too much fun. Yes, I didn't laugh as much when I was broke. You don't laugh much when you're broke. You're not in your right mind. Okay, I promise to be good. Put voice in the comment section and I'm going to show you how to use your voice, how to create special moments in a presentation, how to command standing ovations, how to charge, where the money is. It's the best time to go fishing when you know where the fish are biting. I've been doing this for 51 years. I know this game. And your voice is needed. Your knowledge is needed. Attention is the new currency, and knowledge and experiences, stuff that you've gone through and overcame. People can use that and they'll pay for it. And it becomes their survival guide to create a new future for themselves and for their families. You have something special. You have greatness in you. And don't let what's going on overshadow your greatness. Don't let what you're experiencing now convince you that you can't overcome it. You can. You're stronger than you realize. Sometimes we're not as strong as we can be until we have to be strong. Don't you mess with me. I'm 75. I know a thing or two. I've overcome some stuff. So I know you're strong. You're strong. That's what we say in Atlanta. You're strong. You got greatness in you. When you're pursuing your greatness, you don't know what your limits are. So you act like you don't have any. Greater is he that's in you than he that's in the world. These things ye shall do, and greater things shall ye do. Put voice in the comment section. I'm looking for some business partners. Some of y'all got some skills. Let's take this market. Let's get a big chunk of that $700 billion. Let's get a big chunk of it. It's enough for everybody. All right? It's enough for everybody. All right. Put voice in the comment section. I'm going to tell you how it works. All right. This has been Mrs. Mamie Brown's Baby Boy. It's been a plum-pleasing pleasure as well as a privilege. Bye for now. Oh boy, this has been wonderful.